Let me tell you a story. There was a patient who had been receiving care for years, different providers, different visits, different systems. But what no one realized was that they had multiple medical records. Slight variations in their name, different identifiers, fragmented information. And because of that, their care was delayed. Their history was incomplete until someone stepped in. Someone who saw what others didn't. Someone who understood that behind every medical record is a life. They found duplicates, they corrected the data, and they reconnected the story. And in that moment, care changed. That someone was a health information management professional. And today, you're going to see just how often that's true. If you are an HI professional, type in the chat, I'm here. Happy, happy, happy HIP week to you all. Now, this celebration is about us, but I need to set the record straight for everybody else who may not understand who we are and what we do. First off, you may not see us in scrubs, but we are the heartbeat. And before I go any further, I want to say again, happy HIP Week 2026. I got my Etna Huffman book out. This week is about recognizing the work, the impact, and the power of this profession. If you are joining me live, drop happy HIP week in the chat. Drop happy HIP week in the chat. I want to see who is in this virtual building. For over a century, this profession has been in existence. In the 1920s and the 1930s, this work was centered around medical records management. And those who were doing the work back then were known as medical record librarians. By the 1970s, the profession evolved, and the title of medical record administrator emerged. And in 1973, which, by the way, happened to be a very amazing year, Patricia J. Pierce asked a powerful question: to lead, to follow, or to perish? She warned us that if we didn't evolve, this profession could disappear. And here we are. So the question becomes, did we lead, follow, or are we still trying to be seen? In the chat, tell me what your thoughts are. Are we still trying to be seen, or are we here? So let's talk about the heart. No applause, the real heart, right? But we are the heart of healthcare. No applause, no spotlight until something goes wrong. That's HIM. And because we are the heartbeat, and type that in the chat, we are the heartbeat. You got to say it like you mean it. We are the heartbeat. We are. The body can't survive without the heart. When we do our jobs well, everything flows. So let's talk about the domains. The domains of health information is an entire ecosystem. We are governance, we are protection, we are analytics, we are the connectors of healthcare. In the chat, drop your area. Are you coding? Are you CDI? Are you privacy? Are you leadership? Are you IT? Tell me who you are and what you do in this space. I think a lot of times, because we are oftentimes in the basement, and most recently we're working from home, people don't realize how powerful we are. I want to see that all of our areas are represented. So drop your area in the chat. So, when we went to school for our respective disciplines, we took an anatomy class. And the heart has 4 chambers. So let's break this down based on the work that we do. The atria, the upper chambers. One small error can impact care, safety, outcomes. Accuracy is not administrative, it's patient safety. That someone is HIM. Hey, colleagues, have you ever caught an error that mattered? I know you have. Type yes, I have in the chat. I see the coders are in the building, and I'm glad you guys are here. But I need for everybody to know that coding is not the only thing we do. We do so much in this ecosystem. People don't even realize, they don't give us our props, but we don't care because we know who we are. But then, guys, let's get over to the ventricles, the lower chambers. You are turning documentation into decisions. That's what we do in HIM. If you code, audit, analyze, manage, you are making a difference. Now, let's talk about the valves. We protect patient privacy. We ensure compliance. That someone is HIM. If you protect patient data, type gatekeeper in the chat. If you protect patient data, type gatekeeper in the chat. A lot of people don't realize this, but protection equals trust. And trust me, we do protect patient data from one area of our globe to the next. Now, let's talk about the blood. Because the blood flows through the heart, the exchange of the gases, etc., and then it via the lungs and it goes throughout out the body, right? When data flows correctly, care improves. That someone that's doing the work is HIM. And what does that make us? It makes us the heartbeat. Data equals decisions. Data equals decisions. People don't realize that. So, guys, I want you to know today that the work that you do is impacting a life. Every record is a life. We may never meet the patient, but our work matters. Our work matters. So let me leave you with something to help carry you behind or past this week. When they underestimate your role, let them. Show them. And if you're ready to show them, type it in the chat. Show them. Show them. Let them think that we don't do anything and that we don't know anything, because we've been doing this thing since 1928, and even before we had the official name. No more shrinking. Let them. Now, listen, you may not be in a leadership role, but really, being a leader is a decision. What's one way that you are going to lead this year? What's one way you are going to lead this year? Type it in the chat. What is one way you are going to lead this year? And many of you are typing in the chat, I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them, and let them continue to think that we are less than, we're non-revenue generating, but we are the heartbeat of this industry. If you think about it, what happens when someone has an issue with the electronic health record? They contact us. So let's see, what's one way you are going to lead this year? Consistency. Yes, I love it. Consistency is definitely something that is critical to this industry. Now, listen, let me let you in on something that a lot of people don't recognize. Okay, we have a special set of skills. We have a special set of skills. We have a special set of skills. We track down gaps. We protect the truth. That's powerful. We do more than what people actually realize, and that's powerful. So, guys, I want you to type this in the chat. This is going to be our affirmation. So the first thing I want you to type in the chat is, I am not invisible. I am not invisible. I am not invisible. I am vital. I am vital. I am vital. I am the heartbeat of healthcare. I am the heartbeat of healthcare. I am not invisible. I am vital. I am the heartbeat of healthcare. And not just this week, beyond this week. Let me see those statements in the chat. I am not invisible. I am vital. I am the heartbeat of healthcare. Now, guys, this is your moment to step up, to speak up, and to show up. What is your next step beyond this week? What is your next step? The work that we do can be celebrated all year long, not just for this one week. Together, no matter what work we do, we are powerful. And together, we are the heartbeat. We are unseen, unshaken, and unstoppable. If you believe it, drop a heart in the chat. We are unseen, we are unshakable, and unstoppable. We are unseen, we are unshaken, and we are unstoppable. And you know what? I forgot to introduce myself. I am Dr. Lisa L. Campbell. I am known as the Growth Motivator, but I also hold RHIA, BAM, CCS, BAM BAM, CCSP, BAM BAM BAM, and a CDIP. So, one more time before we go, we are seen, we are unshakable, and we are unstoppable. We are unseen, we are unshaken, and unstoppable. Unseen, unshakable, and unstoppable. Love you all. Bye.